Batgirl number 16, Hope Larson writing, Chris Wildgoose on art. This is the next part of the Summer of Lies plotline. This one actually was into three simpler chunks. We had a flashback chunk at the start, a flashback chunk at the end, some present day stuff in the middle, and we had Dick and Bab's first kiss. So I'm just going to be over here swooning and
of course you are.
writing my fanship.
It's not a fanship when they're actually together, Pete.
It's his OTP. Don't worry.
I just learned what that meant actually this week.
I don't know what that means.
It's like it means one true pairing, and I'm like, I'm annoyed I know that now. I didn't want to know this information.
I don't like that either.
It's what the shippers use to describe their ships. Yes.
It's like your favorite of your favorite.
I just want to crack a joke, and we went down this dark path of talking about ships.
I gotta quit, guys. This is like OTP is my dark side. It's just going to haunt me in the middle of the night.
Oh man.
But I love the pairing of Dick and Babs though. But I love it because their relationship isn't just a dating. Like it is, as weird as it is, they've known each other so long, it's almost familial. As I'm not trying to be gross or.
No, it's more like the girl who lived next door, so you've known each other since you were kids, and you fell for each other, and it's kind of that relationship they've got going.
Exactly, and so when you see their first kiss, and you're invested in the relationship as long as, like me and Pete have, I don't know about Connor, but it's nice to see that. But I'm not unlike Pete, I'm not over here swooning, because I thought the other aspect of this, I thought it was, I don't want to say really well written, but I liked the turn that the story took here.
Oh yeah,
so what had happened in the past. To the future.
Well, let's talk about the story. What it is. So we start off. The last issue ended with them finding these guys who seem to be after Ainsley, but it turns out
a lot of poop jokes.
It turns out that they're actually only going after her because she's screwed them over. She stole stuff from them. She's the bad guy. And they end up sitting telling about this, and it turns out this new drug, this nanotechnology drug that's triggered by music and songs and stuff, explaining the party they went to last issue and how everyone started freaking out because of it. So they end up tracking her down, and it turns out she's going to an AA meeting, essentially. She's going to an addicts meeting, and they're listening, and this is when the first kiss happens, because Babs gets really feels bad about it. She gets a little upset. We shouldn't be listening to this kind of thing.
Which she's right on a human level. Yeah. But on we gotta stop this stuff from happening. It's good to know.
And she also feels guilty that she, in a roundabout way, had a hand in helping develop this stuff because she was helping with the coding. Yep. So very very human stuff. And we go to present day, and they go and try and look up. It's a mental hospital they go to. To try.
Well, it's a rehab.
A rehab hospital. You're right. Yeah.
It's a rehab hospital.
And when they go in, all of the staff are going absolutely ape shit and writing shit in the walls and attacking the
staff.
I guess they're patients. No, it's the staff that are going ape shit.
The staff, yeah.
Yeah. So this is where they go in, and they basically they use a trick to get the staff calmed down. They play the song from the party, and Dick's even like, "Oh, that's a deep cut, Babs. That's a deep cut."
Because the drug's called EMJ. And it's based off of that emoji song, which this is how annoying I find things. I was just like, oh man, if that was a street drug, it would annoy me. For reals. If I had this named after an emoji song.
I think all it did for me was are emojis that old? Being called emojis?
Well, we see in the flashbacks that Babs has got a smartphone, so this is maybe 5-6 years ago.
Right, and I was like, did we use emoji in popular culture as a term?
I don't know if we used emojis. I don't know if we called them emojis at the time.
No.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's what I mean. I mean the term, because obviously this is there's a song about emojis.
Let's just say that the DC universe is ahead of us by a little bit technologically.
It's fluid. It's a fluid continuity, and things bend and contort.
It's fine. It just
almost
I just had a
hyper time, if you will.
So they basically figure out, they look into the records and stuff, and the shocker, because this is what's funny, is since the first issue of this arc, we've been like, oh, I bet Ainsley's going to be, the Red Queen, she's the bad guy, and that's what they're starting to think as well, but it turns out Ainsley's dead. She OD'd, and it's but the sister that disowned her and stuff, she came and collected her stuff, and she knows about it, so I mean, they've not actually shown it's like we've not actually found the Red Queen and she's admitted she's her yet, so there could still be a swerve. But at least right now it seems like this sister.
That feels like that was the swerve, though.
It does, but it also feels early to me as well because this is only the third issue of the arc. It's just because we don't actually have the sister's face herself, like revealing. Like I feel like to confirm this 100%, I feel like it should have cut to a scene of the Red Queen like taking off like her mask. Or whatever.
I mean, the idea of her, she's gone because she was masquerading as one of the staff. Yeah. And then learn this, and then they go back and she's gone. I think that's kind of confirmation.
It's no, it more or less is, but it's just I feel like typically I'd expect it to cut to her mention her sister or something, so you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt, like the Red Queen was this sister.
Well, and it doesn't gel with what Ainsley had said. Ainsley had said like she had to go help her sister, and that's why she couldn't finish school, and completely went over the drug thing. So now you have the actual sister that all this happened to. So it wouldn't even surprise me if Ainsley's not dead. If like it wasn't, an OD. If something else had happened.
But does she think she's dead?
Yeah, and that's the sisters going and I like that the sisters actually trying to get revenge on the Mad Hatter because this has all been kind of personal driven towards him because
he was helping make the drugs and stuff. He was all part of that crime syndicate and stuff. Yeah, and it's a nice scene where the young Babs and Tim in the backstory are like, should we get Batman's help? And Babs like, no, we don't need Batman to take care of this. We can do this. We're together. We can do this. Robin and Batgirl. We can do it. So
and she basically goes, I'm not a pussy. You a pussy? And he's like,
pretty much. That's the gist of the conversation. So we end on them storming Mad Hatter's place. That's kind of the cliffhanger we've got for the next issue. I love the art in the flashbacks, by the way. I love the different colouring they're employing for it to give it a different look.
A little more muted.
Yeah.
I think this might be my favourite arc of the book so far, and I really love the first one.
No, I think it's my favourite arc of the book so far as well. Because I think before I liked the arcs, I loved the one shots in between the arcs, but I feel like this arc has risen to the level of the one shots for me, where I'm like, no, this is nailing what I want from
outside of the ghost at the pool issue. I've loved this run.
It's been a pretty great
throughout. So I can't really pick. I mean, I really love the Albuquerque art, but I also love that one shot of Ivy on the plane. That was good. It was a lot of fun.
The little girl finding the dog, that has been the MVP of the run so far.
That one. I not that I forgot about it, but I spaced on that one too. But and then even the Son of Penguin stuff I really enjoyed. So
it was good.
Yeah, this is a book that I look forward to every month. Like if I don't forget about it, but I was like, oh yeah, Batgirl this week. Awesome.
I hope it's selling well because I want it to stick around for a while.
I think it's in the mid tier.
Okay.
Not good enough, but
no, like Batgirl has been very consistent. And I think it's arguably getting better as it goes as well. As we're saying, like the one shots in between the arcs have been fantastic. This is the best arc so far. I think we're all kind of agreeing on that. So
this is the most I've enjoyed Batgirl since Brian Q. Miller. I'll say that.
Oh man, that Brian Q. Miller, Stephanie Brown Batgirl run. Mwah.
Waffles,
the Waffle Queen herself.
I'm pretty sure you just gave Peter boner. Just by mentioning that.
You're welcome.
No. My nipple's a little bit hard, but no boner.